Why should we even talk about pleasure, arousal, sexuality in a world that is plagued by in the pandemic situation?
That's right. It does seem like sex is a pretty frivolous subject to be going on about right now, especially working about increasing pleasure when people are dying.
Yeah, exactly. So how do we even can talk about it? Isn't it a little bit off?
Yes and no. I think in an emergency, things take priority. If you're in the middle of a car accident, you're not worried about whether your armpits smell or not. You're in the middle of a car accident, you're surviving, right? And this has been going on for a long time. When we're in the middle of listening to the news, we're made to feel like this very moment is an emergency right now. The fact is, life is happening and years are going by and years will go by. And first of all, how are we going to survive this? Meaning our day-to-day well-being, because now we're going to come up on 2 years.
Yeah, it became chronic.
Yeah. So there is your well-being during this chronic era. And then there is the aftermath. What's going to be there when it's all over? And I think sexuality is directly interconnected with your intimacy. And I, at least, really am a proponent of using your intimacy and your sexuality as a tool to remain close and happy with your partner. If you're going through a stressful time, you can either forget about your intimacy and feel alone and feel separate from your partner, or feel separate from your relationships in your life. Intimacy isn't only sexual intimacy. Intimacy is intimacy, period. It's a closeness. Or you can use it to feel supported, to feel loved, to feel cared about, to feel connected. And right now, with all of the measures in the world going on, we're isolated.
Yeah, exactly.
We're wearing masks. We're not seeing each other's faces. We're not touching.
No hugs.
And no hugs.
Awful.
And I think that the more we can cultivate intimacy in our lives in any area, including sexuality, the better. So I actually think it's essential.